Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Project Ozone Lite. How's everyone doing today? I hope you are doing great. We are here today. We're going to do a little bit of work. We are going to work on getting some more stuff done to help us get to some in-game stuff. One of the things we talked about doing is needing a skeleton farm. We are going to work on that today. I have got kind of the basis of what we've already got, what we're going to be doing done. Basically, this is a 9 by, 7, maybe 8 tall box. We're going to put us a skeleton spawner in here. And we're going to set it up to automatically kill them. And we're going to set it up to do everything we want it to do. So, we get this done in enough time, we're going to work on completing a few quests while we are at it. So, we're going to be using a powered spawner. I have yet to find a skeleton spawner that we can move, and we don't have any kind of way of changing spawners, so that's kind of what we're going to do, is just use it. So let us go ahead and make it. We're going to have to make nope. Let's see here. I think I should have about everything that we need, except for that. That shouldn't be an issue for us to get done today, or to get. We need to get some silicon going. We need 2 of those, and what else was it that we needed for this? Piece of redstone. Whoop. Easy enough. Boom. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so while that is going, now in order to use this, we are going to have to get a broken spawner. I think the easiest way to get the broken spawner is going to be to use a blaze spawner. We've got a bunch of blaze spawners right here close to us, so let's go fetch one. Oh, this room is always so packed when I come in here. We got that. Bye. I got what I wanted. Let's get out. Alright. So, back home we are. Now, I'm trying to remember how to do this. Broken spawner. We want to change it. So we're going to need our soul binder. So we want the broken spawner in there, and we want our skeleton. And I don't have enough XP. Whoop, whoa, 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 whoa. Got too much XP. Wrong side. Boop. Oh man, that's gonna take a minute. Wait. I've got one of those. And while we are waiting for that, we are going to have to make a anvil. Alright, anvil made. Where can we place it down? We'll place it down. Boom. How close? We're almost there. Let's go pick some crops. I have, for right now, I have not made any other crops from the last time. Right now I'm concentrating on growing some Certus quartz seeds so we can get some more storage. I have added a few more I've added a few more I didn't forget a few more of our drives here. We now have one almost full of 64K, so we've actually got quite a bit of space that we can use. So let's turn these into that. Boom. Alright. I don't hear this thing making racket anymore. That's the wrong one. There we go. Broken spawner. So now we should be able to combine that with that. And we need 16 levels. Easy enough. And boom. We have us a powered spawner for this. Alright, so we're going to be pushing everything this way and then down into one central hole here. That's kind of the plan. I don't know if I've got enough glass to do this or not. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't. It's alright, here's what we're going to do. We don't need to see all the way at the top. We just need to see to there. Alright, so we want to place, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're one off because of that right there. So let's put it there. And we want 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. Spawner will go right here. That should give enough clearance. We will put something on top of it to keep anything from spawning on top of it. Excuse me. So we're going to be using these here mob fans from Mob Grinding Utilities. They're pretty cheap. I think I've got, dang it, I think I've got made what we need. I thought I made what we needed. I'm going to assume I didn't. I didn't. I thought I did. Well, anyhoozle. Not Bob. We need mobs. Alright, so mob fan. We'll go with 11 for the moment. Whoop. Alright, so that's got us covered down here. Then we want to put one here and one here. Now these do not take any power to run. All you need to do is give them a redstone signal and boom, they will blow you away. Now the problem is with these is we don't have enough, it doesn't have enough oomph in order to push them to where we need it to go. So we're going to be making these right here. They're mob fan upgrades. They're pretty easy to make. Let's see here. Mob fan upgrades. Just some iron, some feathers, and some redstone. We have plenty of all the above. Well, we have plenty of feathers. We've got iron. It's just in block form right now. So, but 3 seems to be a acceptable number. Let's see here. I'll show you. In order to push... Why did that not work? I've sat here and done this 4 or 5 times, and it's pushed me all the way back. Fine. You want to be that way? We'll go 4. We should have enough of these to do all of them with 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put a couple in here just to give it that extra oomph. Now, as far as how we are going to kill these things, we are going to be using this mechanical user. Yes, there is grinders in here, but we are going to want a lot of bones. Best way for us to get a lot of bones is to use our backup sword. This thing does not break, so we can put it in here and we should be able to get everything that we need. I don't want to put it in there yet because I don't want it to get me. But it should kill the mobs one shot. We should get extra stuff. So that's kind of how we're going to do that. Now, we want to, did that? Yeah, it does go there. We're going to be making another one of these crafters. We're not going to store 1,000 bones, 10,000 bones with all this. I need iron. Good enough. So there is our machine frame, and we need crafting tables. We are going to only use the tier 1. Now this thing, we can place it down here. Actually, let's place it one more over. We need access underneath here. We're going to have to run power over here, no big deal. The spawner itself, we are going to use a dimensional transceiver. And then we'll just run some power cables over for the crafter. So for our recipe, we want to make, let's get some bones. We only need the 1 bone. So we want to do that. And that should be all we need for that. So we've got to get a way to get all this stuff from here into there. So we are going to use these here advanced item collectors, or just the regular item collectors. We'll try just the regular one, and then we will go from there. So let us go underneath here. That is the hole for that. We want to let's get a chest. Let's put... Well, it's not going to let me in there. We'll go this way. That should... Alright. Picks up what we need. Beautiful. Now, we only want... bones. That's it. Let's get a couple filters. So we want this to insert, and we want to put a filter on it, and we want it to only take bones. That's it. Everything else is going to go in the trash. We're going to make us a trash can. And put it right there. So we can set this to extract, always active. This we're going to set to insert, and we're going to make another filter. We're going to put bones in it, and we're going to blacklist it just to make sure no bones go in there. So that should be everything we need for that. Now we want to store... Actually, we don't want to store. We're going to make a export bus. I don't know why I come over here. We've got everything we need in our hand. Export bus. Oh, well. That should work. And we want... Where is my conduit in here? It is not. We've got that there. And we're going to need power. And we're going to need a couple of those. Alright. So now, to hook this thing up, we want export bus. We need one of those. And then we need these. Now, I'm using these Ender IO cables. And the reason why I'm using those is because these things are actually a little bit cheaper, I believe, than than you using the actual Fluix conduit. For the same recipe, you get 8 instead of getting 3. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing that. So we're going to run this right there. We want our power conduit for this. To run right here with it. And now all I got to do is run this across and hook it up. And I'm going to bet I don't have enough. Oh, I might. We're going to just run this off. Now, this is going to be a complete mess. But we still are a little bit away from getting into cleaning a lot of this up. One short. Always. ME conduit. I want I see all of that. I don't want that. I want Ender IO. Do it this way. Boop. And oh, we need some. Oh, I hope I have the stuff for that. I don't know if I do. Oh, I do. And boom. There is that. So now that should be online. If we take our power conduit, we can run it right down. This is one of the greatest things about Ender IO 2 is you can take all these conduits, run it down one spot, and then we can actually go back and clean all this up and hide it if we want to, but since it's underneath, we're not going to worry about that. Some more. Alright, so that should now have power. It does. We've got we want left click. Alright, let's give this thing some power. Alright. We are back. We want to get rid of this. We want to get rid of torches. And we're going to put down that. We want to set power up for that. That is getting power. And while we're at it, let's throw that in there. Alright, so we are getting skeletons to spawn. Now, we need a bunch of levers. $37's enough. Alright. Alright. Everybody's down here. Alright, let's put our sword in there. And, oh, we want to keep these. So let's put that in the filter. And how to do this. Actually, you know what? Let's do... Alright, so why are we not exporting? Or are we exporting? Shoot, I just got rid of my recipe. Why are they not going in there? Is it not strong enough? something is keeping them from going. Give me just a minute. Let me get this figured out, and then I will be back. Alright, we're back. I figured it out. What was happening was... I need to get rid of my magnet. What was happening was I had these two side ones too fast, or too powerful. This thing's not picking up fast enough. So we need to get some speed upgrades. Alright. Let's get away from there for a second. We're going to need electrical steel, which is silicon, coal, and iron. Let me get some stuff crafted up here right quick, and then I will bring you guys back. Alright, we are back. Oh my lord. We got to figure out a way to keep everything else from spawning in there. Because that's going to be an issue. I wonder if this will work at any light level. I can't get in here. Alright, let's see how that goes. Alright, looks like they will still spawn at any light level. Now I'm still hearing a babe. Oh! We'll go back and put our glowstone down with this. Alright, we're going to have to do something different here. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Actually, it will work. Alright, let me get this turned off for a second, as it is really loud. Alright. First off, I need some torches. Second off, we've got a baby zombie somewhere that I don't have a clue where it's at. Alright, so we need some conduit facades. I can't spell today. Conduit facade. Let's go 3. We want them the same as our marble. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's put that like that. Let us make a storage drawer. Not that one, this one. And let's set this to insert and this to extract, always active. Alright, so now if we take our conduit facades, we can fix that hole. Now if we go down here, alright, we want to put our we've lost our import bus. Oh, import bus, where are you? Damn, that sword hurts. Well, we lost our export bus. Dang it. Let's see if we've got the stuff to make another one. We don't. And I tell you what. Alright. After losing that, we should be good to go. We should see our bone blocks. They are not. Because I made the wrong thing. It's not an export bus, we need an import bus. Alright, after figuring out that we've got the wrong thing on here, we don't need an export bus. We need an import bus. And now we should see this going down. And it is. And we should have acceleration cards to put in here. Matter of fact, this probably would have worked without the storage drawer had I had to write bus on it. Alright, now, after all that, we've got to get rid of some space here. Let's get rid of that, and that. Alright, so after all that, we've got, this should work now. Alright, so, marble, gotten. Our stone slab, we lost. Alright. We've got to entity, left click, always on, sword back in there, upper left slot only. We want a slab on that, and just for good measure, torches. And let's try this thing out again. Ahaha. Oh, poop. Alright. I'm going to guess that these here torches are blocking the path. Means we still got a dark area there. Haha. And we'll put one right there. Alright, now. Everything is working. Everything's working the way it's supposed to. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, we got some new cows. Sidetracked. What is this? Liquid XP. That. Oh, wait a minute. I have a plan for you. Oh, do I have a plan for you? Not for today. We'll, I may make some, of our painted glowstone to put in here to get rid of them torches. We could probably put those in the ground and not have to worry about it. So, that's done. Let us move on to what I planned on doing today. I want to work on these here Ender IO quests. We're almost done with those, so I figure it is time to go ahead and do it. This is probably going to be a little bit longer of an episode. If it is, I apologize. That took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So, not too bad. We need some silicon. We got one. We need skeleton, zombie flesh. Need one of those. Zombie flesh should be right here pretty close. Those. And 2 solarium. Alright, let's put that in here. And that should give us this. Now this is used on the to make the dark bow, and that's the only thing it's really used for. So there is that one made. The last thing we need to make, or no, we got 2 of them. We need to make is Franken Zombie, which I had thought we needed a zombie villager for. We need that, and if we go into our pouch here, all we need is, oh, it's right there. Should need just the zombie. And there we go. There's our Franken Zombie. Now this has a few uses. Actually, it looks like that's the only use that's in this pack is for the Killer Joe. That is a grinder. We might, well, no, we don't really need anything with that. So, don't have any kind of use for it. But it is basically a grinder. I want to make sure this is keeping up here. This thing is going through a lot of stuff. Oh yeah. Alright. So last thing we need to make is this here. Ender resonator. Not the resonator. We want to make the sentient ender. We needed a witch. I have got a witch. I went and done a bit of caving. I was originally trying to find a skeleton spawner, and instead I come across the witch that I was looking for. So we've got that. So vibrant alloy and 2 solarium. So that, and that. Our witch is right there. There's that. We can put it in here with the witch. And boom. Sentient Ender. And there is that quest complete. Now, what do we have? Only thing we've got left for this is an enticing crystal and a weather crystal. Now, I don't know nothing about the weather crystal. That actually doesn't look that hard to do. So let's look at that. We need Enderman. We are going to need three of those. And we need 2 of these. And it just so happens that I had enough of those. Alright, so Soul Binder. 1 of those. Enderman. XP. Done. Next, we need another Enderman. Gotcha. You can't get away from me. I'm too fast. Wait, I don't need another Enderman. All I needed was that one. Alright, so weather crystal. Boom. Now, This, we can make a weather obelisk to change the weather. I have no idea what the catalyst item is. I have never made this machine before. We might look into it at a later date. I don't know. Basically, when it comes to anything with changing the weather, usually I just go with Draconic Evolution. It works really well and it has several different purposes other than just changing the weather. So that's kind of what I use. So our last thing that we need is this enticing crystal. This is where we run into an issue. Villager. Now the good thing is I've actually got a zombie villager. So let us get him out. Actually, let's not get him out yet. We're going to need to make a weakness potion. Which is a spider eye. Which I have no sugar. Alright. I don't have my brewing stand anymore. I think there's actually a way to do this without using the potion of weakness, but that's the way we're going to do it. We need our zombie villager. Alright, zombie villager. Is in. There we go. And that was really loud. So I'm gonna wait for him to change and then we'll be right back. Man, I was fixing to go take a nap. This thing was taking so long. So there we go. We got our zombie villager. We need a emerald, and there's that, and there's that. And there is our enticing crystal. Now this is used for making a tractor obelisk. Basically it draws mobs to it, like it says. It's decent, like trying to set up a farm in a certain area or something like that. This thing's going so well. It's... Holy God! We already got almost 4,000 compressed bone blocks. That is crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and complete our quest. Let's get this stuff done. We will call it a day. So this one, just a loot chest. This one is just a loot chest. We have got just about all of these done. Not too bad. Said not too bad. Oh, graphite, that's good. We always going to need a bunch of that. The blaze charm, though, I'm over that stuff. Anyways, that's going to be kind of it. We got bones. We are ready to make, well, almost ready to make. We've got to work on getting some glass automation set up to where we got glass for it. And that's pretty much it. That's not too hard to do, though. I mean, actually, we don't even have to do that. Hopefully next episode we can have all of our crops with these underneath it, with the growth crystals underneath it. Or maybe we can automate a few more crops. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.